Getting my cash, then I show that I do. I good with you. Getting my bread, and then I act the fool when the meeting is through. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Singing a condole say once. No. I can't embrace everybody. No. Singing a condole say once. Dalama. Everybody.
Okay, good morning guys. This is Fracas Ellie, and today we're going to be talking about Shawn's Twitter fracas that went on sometime last week. And okay, I've got my coffee already. Wait. Okay, so just in case you missed it.
You recording something? You recording something?
Oh yeah, I am actually.
Okay.
I just thought it would be nice to talk about, what went down last week, regarding the Twitter post that you made, and there was quite a lot of backlash.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's best if, you clear the air and just have a free mind. And yeah, just in case people want to have, a bit of clarity on your intentions behind that post. So we'll get it started.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's only logical that we talk about these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, considering the fact that something happened. Obviously, it has to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's good. So where do you want to start?
Okay, let's start with your posts on social media. Obviously, people have. I've handled your page at some point, and I've read through the comments. People always question, like, okay, is this really your Shawn behind the post? And the person that you portray on TV is obviously what people expect you to be even in real life. So let's just say the posts that you make on social media, do you think they reflect a certain type of character in you, or it's just a completely different person altogether?
But for me, I don't take. Wait, let me stress out the point, okay? For me, I don't take social media as something serious. It's a platform where I go to relax. If I wanna, off work, that's when I get to grab my phone and just refresh my mind, because there's a lot of, you find anything on social media. So for me, it's like a playground, and I don't really take it serious. So the person that I portray myself on social media is not my real life.
It's a completely different persona.
It's a different persona from my real life. It's a place that I get away, like right away, when I'm just trying to run away from this stress and this hard life. Yeah. So I get on social media, just interact with people. That's the reason why it's called social media. Like it's where I get to. It's my highest chance where I get to interact, because in person, even in person, I'm quite not a very outspoken person. I only reciprocate to the energy that you give me. If you come to me with very good vibes, I will respond with good vibes. Like, obviously, I'll just be like, we'll click. But if it's awkward for me, then I'll just be there. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I've actually gotten to experience those moments with you. You're quite very withdrawn person, reserved. So yeah, I've noticed that that's true. Anyway, so let's get to the post, just in case people missed it. Yeah, there's a post that you made on Twitter. I don't know if that was that last week?
That was last week. Yes.
Yeah, last week, and it received quite a lot of backlash, and people misinterpreted what you were trying to say. And let's just get down to that. What was the intention? And also, for those who might not know, just say what you said on the post and clarify that.
Apparently, okay. What happened was there was a day when the news had come out that Pamela and the 13 other abducted girls were found.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there was a post, a picture of the guy who was behind the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think his name is Matthews or something. It was printed out by Zambia police, and then it was put out for people to just be aware of, to look out for the guy because he was a wanted person, he was a criminal. So I typed that this is a pompwe.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say this was an idiot, but I was like, this is a pompwe that was behind Pamela's missing. This was a pompwe who was enjoying while Pamela was missing the Airtel girl. I think that's what I wrote or something. It was like I was just pretty fast. I just typed it fast and then I sent it because we had to look out for the criminal. And then what happened was I just went on with my day. I started my day. I think it was like midday or something. I was probably already having a bad day. And then one of the people called me from Twitter. I was like, okay, Shawn, what's up? How's it going? I was like, good, just pushing. All right, now, dude, what's going on Twitter? I was like, oh yeah, I sent out a message. You saw those ZPs put out. I sent out a picture of this guy, this criminal. I think we have to look out for him. I just put it out there, So I was like, dude, you've been drugged on Twitter. I was like, what? Yeah, you've been drugged for real. I was like, and then I was like, let me call you back. So I hang up, quickly went to Twitter, and started looking at the comments, and then next thing I just see people just cussing at me, just talking. How would you disrespect women? How would you think rape? You actually think rape is enjoying? I was like, what are you talking about? So I called back the guy. I was like, what is this? Where is this coming from? I think this says, and then yes, can I? Just wait, okay? I'm using the phone now. I'm using the phone. I'll give it to you, okay? I'll give it to you when I'm done. So I asked him what was going on. He says like, dude, I think there's something wrong with your tweet. I was like, what? How? So I went back and read it. And it was supposed to be, and I read, this is a guy who was enjoying Pamela. Who was enjoying the missing Pamela.
Of the Airtel booth.
From the Airtel booth. When it was supposed to be, this is a guy who was enjoying while Pamela was missing. The Airtel booth Pamela was missing.
So when you read.
So when I read it, I was like, oh snap! This sounds wrong,
Yeah.
And then, but I took it down. I was like, dude, yeah. That was actually a typo. But why are people reacting like this? So I called him. I was like, just take it down. So I took it down.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw that, when I read the comments, I was like, I'm a person that has already suffered cyberbullying before. So I thought maybe it was just one of those, because I didn't actually undergo counseling after that whole the first backlash that happened in my life, which was the corporate dinner, which was like 2-3 years ago. And then immediately I just saw those negative comments. I got into that zone where I was like, just I was traumatized basically, and then I got into an angry mode. I felt pain, so I just took it down, and then I was like, guys, I think that was a typo error, I think, or something. But I was still pissed off, and I was like, but for the people that actually say negative things about me, I'm sincerely not gonna apologize. And I actually used just hurtful words. And then because I was already having a bad day, I started going back and forth with everybody that was just talking negative. It was
I saw that
crazy
people
day for
were
me.
actually, tagging Zambezi Magic, and they wanted to get you fired, or I don't really know what the motive was with that.
Oh, well, I don't know what the motive was as well, because either, I mean, a little typo just caused all this stuff, and people just reflected really what they think about me, despite you know, everything that has happened. I mean, how from the where they recognized me from. This minute I was like, yo, I'm a good actor. Next minute they're like, you're a trash actor. You're a loser. You're what? You know. So I was like, it was a simple typo, and then they couldn't call me. My number is there on Twitter. What really hurt me was like, these guys couldn't even consult. Like this guy, I really appreciate him. Ephraim, he called me up. He was like, dude, what is this you? What? There's an uproar on Twitter. I think you need to check it out. What did you mean to write? Did you really mean to write what you wrote?
Yeah.
And I told him no, it was a typo. That wasn't the message. The message was, I was trying to, talk down on this guy because he's a criminal, and we need to look out for him because he needs to be found and what he did and pay for what he did, And then people just jumped into just, concluding that I'm in support of rape. Why? I've got daughters. Why would I support rape? I was really, really, really touched and embarrassed. I was disappointed with my fans, and I don't even think those were actually my fans. Those were like those were my haters. I just realized that I actually got more haters on Twitter than I have people that really support me. So I was like, it was a bad day for me. And then when I thought about it the following day. I was like, I just got over it, and then it was really something bad. It was a bad day, basically. But I forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
When I thought about it, I was like, this is not gonna get to me. I forgive them, and hopefully they forgive me too. And then just let us learn to communicate before we start just jumping into conclusions. People didn't even read or know what they're supposed to. People are just coming in like, oh, what did he say? This idiot. That's what? Talking all that. So I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. And then if I take it so personally, because we all go through a lot of things in life,
Exactly, yeah.
We've got bills that we have to handle every day. We've got what? It's a hard knock life for everybody. And then social media has to be a place where you just go and refresh your mind, look at jokes, laugh, but right away from all this pressure. And then get back to it after you sort it out, just after a few minutes. But I've noticed other people just spend the whole day on social media, just not doing anything.
Trolling. Okay,
Yeah.
so at that point when things escalated, and after that whole experience, do you think, as someone who's in the public eye, do you think you have the right to, air out your feelings, like react to in the way that you reacted, like going back and forth, also responding to those people who are insulting you? Do you think you're someone who just needs to just take it in and just take the punches?
Why would I do? Oh, because I'm a public figure?
Yes, because obviously in Zambia that's what they expect.
I'm a human being besides me being a public figure.
Yeah.
Besides me being in the spotlight or just being on TV every day, I've got to look at me. This is not my life on TV. This is like my personal life. This is like me being at home and just being with my family. I basically undergo through what everybody else does: pain, suffering, enjoyment, pleasure. So at that point, when people were talking to me, I was just as a public figure, I wasn't responding. If you look, I wasn't responding as the Shawn Millers reloaded, the guy that you see on. No, I was responding as a human being. That's the reason why I put out the message and look out for that guy, the criminal.
Yeah.
As a Zambian citizen, a concerned citizen who is affected by the society. I felt it was only logical for everybody to know that there's a guy who's a rapist, and we have to look out for them. This is the person, as a concerned citizen. So obviously, when people talk bad of me, I will feel pain because I'm only human. If they say something, I will definitely, because it, my status in society or my celebrity status won't it cannot shine away from somebody inflicting pain on me. You
Yeah.
understand? So obviously, I know I need to set by example, lead, make the best decisions ever. I tried, but the words were hurtful, and I was hurt as a human being. Therefore, I had to retaliate. Maybe that's the reason why they were probably tagging Zambezi Magic because they expect me not to respond because I'm on TV, because I'm under Zambezi Magic, and then they think I should be fired because I was spoken bad about, talked down on, and I was supposed to just watch. No, I don't think that should be the case. As artists, we're entertainers, yes. We do our jobs. Our jobs are like always in the spotlight. Everybody's seeing what we're doing. It's different. You tell me that if somebody works, or let's say somebody's working in a cafeteria or in a bank, they don't go through wrangles there. They do, but nobody knows about it because nobody sees it on TV like we do. Yeah, So we all go through these things as human beings. Only that our lives are different because they're always in the limelight. They're always in the spotlight. Kenna, what is it, baby? You want the phone? You want the phone? The phone is gonna come. We're still using it, okay?
So,
Mama's still using
the
it.
family obviously kind of took it, they're like, Gasp, I got a few calls, you got quite a lot of calls.
Oh yeah.
So what do you have to really say, obviously looking at who you are, you carry the name of the family, and, everything that you do also has an image of, what the family is like or how they portray themselves. So what can you say about, to your loved ones, family members, and just
I
what would
sincerely,
you like to let
I
them know?
sincerely apologize for putting you in this whole fracas. But they need to understand that social media for me is just like it's a playground. It's nothing to be taken serious of, despite the influence that I may have on social media. It doesn't necessarily. I don't really. It's a refreshment center for me, not my personal life. If they do have a problem with me, let it be like realistic. Let it be in real life. Like I neglected a child, got burned. Due to negligence. They should talk me to that because that's like the safety of the child. That's like realistic. And like the jokes, people make a lot of stuff on social media. Come on, like a typo, a, a typo of a sentence. We all make errors, and then people just say the worst things, the most hurtful things.
It's almost like they were like just waiting for you to just so that they could just lash out like, oh yes, this is the chance that we
Jesus! He did it this time! Oh my God! He made a mistake! Let's get this bugger!
Keyboard warriors.
Keyboard! That's why your shoe is bent. My shoe? What the hell does my shoe have to do with this? You saw that? There was a comment about that.
Someone said that.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna bend the shoe. I was like, what's that? Follow your father. Huh? Yeah, the shoes, baby. The shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that there was someone who is like of high, one of his, I don't know if he's a politician or something.
Oh yeah. I talked about oh gosh, that guy was so disappointed. It's like, I think you're just dying out like you're dying your useless career. Like I'm like useless. How do you even know? How did you even get to that? How did you even know it was me?
I feel like these days on social media, people,
They're very personal.
they're all for clout, and so any scandal that goes on, people just jump on that bandwagon in hopes to get, followers and they'll just say anything without realizing like
That,
the
yeah,
impact that
yeah.
it will cause on somebody.
Exactly, like cyberbullying is real, and then if the
Yeah.
I hope you guys, and I don't, I actually, I hope you guys realize that because it's not something that it's a mental problem. People experience like trauma, and then they go through it a lot. It takes a lot to heal from, you know, cyberbullying because cyberbullying is on social, and everybody sees that on social media. You don't know what people actually go through off the internet. You know, if you can say the most hurtful things, and once you log out, those things will remain in somebody's brain, and
Yeah.
then they'll haunt them. They'll need probably counseling, and it's expensive. It's expensive. It costs to be like, to undergo trauma, because you need proper counseling. Somebody has to take you. It takes a lot of time to heal, and then people just say it out of nothing. They can't even afford to to get somebody a counselor to heal somebody from trauma.
Yeah.
And then people just say the most hurtful things for what? you know so we really need to be really, really think, put, you know, I think social media should be a place where a refreshment place where you actually get to get motivation, inspiration to become better people. Let us spread more love than hate on social media. Since that, I really, really encourage people to do than this whole hurtful things. I mean, I look at other celebrities. I mean, they all go through the same stuff. Just because they're in the limelight, people will just say anything. And then if you look at the some person who's actually saying,
Mm-hmm.
you look into their lives, you find that these guys they haven't even done so much for their lives, but they're the first people to condemn people that take a lot of time working hard to get to the places where they are. And then just somebody just says the most hurtful things just to bring them down, break their spirit. I've noticed that there's more of breakdown syndrome than uplifting syndrome
Oh
in
yeah,
this
yeah,
country.
yeah.
You try to
Definitely, it
promote a
will go.
product or a brand, people will not share it.
Mm-hmm.
Make a mistake,
And people will
and
share
then people will share that stuff. It will go viral out of a mistake. Mistakes have gone more viral than
good
productive
positive things.
than productivity
Exactly.
in this country. I
Yeah.
think that mentality should stop. Should come to an
Exactly.
end. Look at our Nigerian friends and these other people that are actually really representing the continent at at its level best. These guys support each other. They spread
Mm-hmm.
more love
Love.
than hate.
Exactly.
Tiwa Savage had a scandal of late. That's an example in Nigeria. But look at look at the following, the numbers of the views. They were like they haven't even reached 1 million.
Yeah, the story blew over. It
But
didn't
it's
even
been more than 7 months
Mm.
ago. But if she shares a song today, Tiwa Savage will hit 2 million in 2 days or in a day. You know,
Exactly.
that just shows that these guys actually support more love, positivity than they do to hate, than they support negativity.
Yeah.
And then I think that's something that we should pick from as Zambians. You
Yeah.
know, if anything, right now, I would say Sampa the Great is doing the best at this point of time. That Sampa the Great would have, as Zambians, the way I know Zambians are still hating on Sampa. They're actually just saying it that she's represent. They don't even know her songs. They can't even sing one proper with lyrics full bar by bar
Yeah.
for Sampa the Great because they're probably jealous. Sampa the Great right now is in Marvel movies. She was supposed to have more following
Let me get
than
this.
any other artist in Zambia, but she's still hasn't even hit 1 million yet. And if she does hit 1 million, it's not gonna be Zambians. Trust me. Zambians will probably just, add like 100K, 100,000. We need to change as Zambians. I personally think.
I think like for those people who are always saying negative things maybe lashing out at people and being bitter and trying to be just, throw shade. The best way that I deal with negativity, if there's something that I don't like on social media, I basically declutter, my feed, unlike pages that are, very negative, like these pages where people seek advice regarding
Thank
relationships.
you.
And I used to follow these pages, read stories about people being abused in marriage and whatnot, cheating and whatever. And I developed a perception about relationships, and I was like, it was really toxic for my.
What's your teeth?
It was really toxic for my mental, my mental
It
health.
does affect. It does affect. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because you are what you read, what you eat,
exactly what you feed yourself.
what you
every
feed
day.
your what you feed yourself every day.
And those people who post shady statuses on Facebook, I unfriended all those, and I found it more refreshing every time I'd go on my Facebook or my Instagram.
Yeah.
Just like positive pages rather than you following people that you don't like.
Oh yeah.
And you see this person
Every
always
day.
living their best life, and then
And you don't like them.
and you don't like them, and then now you
And then
become a troll.
there's one day now that person actually makes a mistake.
And the
in a
person makes
typo.
a mistake, and then you're there, like ready to fire your most hurtful words. And yeah, it just brings like the worst out of you anyway as a human being. So
Exactly.
I think that's one of the ways people can really just heal.
Yeah.
Just heal.
That's true.
Basically.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so that's what happened. So, but anyways, I sat down and thought about it. I feel like it's we're all human beings.
Yeah.
We make mistakes, and the best thing we could do is just forgive each other, forge ahead, and try by all means to become better people, so we can set good examples for the new generation and that is coming up. Basically.
Exactly.
Be the best person that you can be, because God has given you the ability to do it. He's given you everything in its abundance. It's just you to just work hard and achieve. You can. Who knows what dreams you can achieve if you just believe.
And focus on yourself.
So just focus, and then don't try by all means to be a better person. It does not hurt. It doesn't even cost. It's free. It's free to become a better person and make a change. Changes. If you want to change, let it start with you. So me, I'm changing now.
I guess it's also safe to, counter check our statuses before.
So right now, yes, obviously now I've learned
that's
something.
a lesson for you.
Yes,
as
I've learned
well.
something. I know that it's actually important, despite how excited you are to just put out the word. Make sure you counter check, because I'm actually very new to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm very new, so I didn't know. Like I was too used to Facebook. We just see videos, watch feeds all the time, reels. You watch Instagram.
Yeah.
TikTok.
And imagine if Ephraim didn't call you, and then you're someone who just goes like, for you to check your status or your feed, it takes a while.
It takes a while. Yeah, it takes a time. It takes a long time to just go back to the phone, because I'm a busy human being. I've got stuff to do. I'm a farmer. I need to be in the garden. I need to, transport people.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs. It's
So
not easy.
Ephraim.
So thank you very much,
We need
Ephraim.
more people like
We
Ephraim.
need more people like you.
Okay.
The world, you're making the world a better place. Thank you so much.
Any last, statements?
Yes, please look out for. I got a couple of movies that are coming up. Two, in fact, there's two series. It's called Wingman. It's gonna be on your TV soon, and obviously you guys have been watching Mungoma, and then the other one is like a horror movie. It's already out, but we're just waiting on the day we're gonna launch it. So the first horror crazy movie ever made so far. Yes, it's gonna be coming to your screen soon. So just follow the page, which is Shawn Millers Reloaded.
And follow my page.
Facebook, that is Facebook, yeah. And your page.
Fracas Ellie. And just look out for more content coming up from us.
And thank you to all my fans. Thank you to all my fans for being there. You know, despite this whole chaos that has been going on, really, really, really appreciate you guys. I really love you. We know ourselves. We love. You're always supportive, and I really, really enjoy the interactions that we have. So keep supporting me. I love you, and I promise to bring more content this time around.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all from us. Good week, good day.
So have a good day.
Be productive.
God bless you all. Put God first in everything that you do. If you just believe in whatever dreams that you have, just put God first, put it in prayer, and everything shall flourish in the name of Jesus Christ. In the name of Jesus. Let's go, Kenna. What do you want to do now?
I can't embrace everybody. No. Everybody. That's why I keep a small circle. Come back like a circle. That's why I keep a small circle. It's come back like a circle.
They come back around,